Hi guys, welcome to a brand new episode of PSLE Maths Secrets Review. Today's session is going to be a very short one because when this question appears in the exam, the children only have 2 minutes to read, to understand, to draw the model and to solve it. So without further ado, let's dive straight into it. There were a total of 71 chocolate buns and kaya buns in a box. So I will actually circle 71. I'll point to the total. And they informed us that half of the chocolate buns was ate more than 1/3 of the kaya buns. So bear in mind, we cannot add or subtract half with 1/3. Okay, so that is a wrong approach. So as to how I need to solve this question, please hang on all the way till the end of the video, okay, as you watch how I actually draw the model, because the model is the key to solving this question. Further on, how many kaya buns were there in the box? So that's important to me. And now that I've done my basic annotations, I'm going to start my model drawing. So I have chocolate and I have kaya. And I'm going to start off by drawing 1 unit for both the chocolate and the kaya. If you realize in my videos, I actually do not use a ruler to draw the model, okay, because this saves me a lot of time. It's actually okay to stack the models together and to draw the model using freehand. But just remember that in exam, please use a pencil, okay? So in case you make any mistakes, it's easy for you to amend the mistakes. So they say that half of the chocolate buns was ate more than 1/3 of the kaya buns. So if we fix 1/3 of the kaya buns to be 1 unit, this means that half of the chocolate buns has got to be 1 unit with an extension of 8, okay, as you can see in my model. So 1 unit plus 8, as seen in my model, it has to represent 1 part. Which means that if I complete the drawing for the chocolate, it will be 1 unit with another 8. Okay, with another 8. Okay, something like this. It's not difficult at all. It's actually very, very simple for us to complete our diagram. Okay, so the next thing that I have to do is to complete the drawing for the kaya. So how can I do it? Just remember that for kaya, there's a denominator 3, which means that the total units for the kaya has got to be 3 units. So it should look something like this. So at this point in time, we actually do not know whether is it kaya more buns or chocolate more buns, okay? But it really doesn't matter. So what matters is actually that we know that the total is 71. So after having done my model, the next thing I will have to do is to remove away the extra 8 that we see in the model. So chocolate is 1 unit plus 8, okay, to represent 1 part. So let me complete the model for the chocolate by putting in another 1 more part. So we can see very clearly that the chocolate has got to be 2 parts. So let me add up, let me multiply the 8 that we have. Okay, let me do it on the right side. So 8 times 2 is actually 16. And if we were to count the number of units, okay, count number of units. So I realize that there are 5 units with 16. So 5 units has got to be 71, subtract away 16. And if I do my working, it will be 55. Okay, and it's not hard at all to do this working. It's actually very simple. So 71, I can subtract away 16. And it will lead me to 55. So 1, I cannot minus away 6. Let me just do my renaming properly. And I'm done. Okay. So we need to always find out what's 1 unit. And in this case, 5 units 55. 1 unit has got to be 55 divided by 5. And that leads us to 11. And last but not least, the question requires us to find kaya. And kaya buns, as you can see from my model, it has got to be 3 units. And since I do not know what it is, I will indicate a question mark for the model. So kaya, it has got to be 3 units. and it will just be 11 multiplied by 3, and my final answer will be 33. Okay, so as promised, this is a very short and sweet session. Guys, if you enjoyed this video or if got anything out of it whatsoever, please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys are tuning from. That's always nice to know. And finally, if you are new to this channel and you haven't already, remember, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications button. There's a little bell sign, by the way. Because this year, we are dedicated to making weekly videos to hold you accountable and to make this your best year in mathematics. But for now, this is Teacher Ray signing off.